This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good morning, and welcome to the Lusky and Black Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Foss High School in Tacoma, Washington, as Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of the Class 2A District 3 Girls Basketball Tournament with the third place game between the North Mason Bulldogs and the North Kitsap Vikings. This is a winner-to-state, loser-out fourth-round game. My name is Dietrich Allen. North Mason comes into this game with a 14-8 overall record. The 6th seed Bulldogs dismantled Clover Park Thursday 53-22 to advance to this trophy game. North Kitsap is 16-8 on the season. The 5th seeded Vikings are coming off a low-scoring loss to Bainbridge in the district semifinals, 33-20. These teams are very familiar with each other, playing in the same league for decades. North Kitsap swept North Mason in the regular season, winning 40-35 on January 31st and 40-28 on January 7th. The Bulldogs, the last Bulldog win over the Vikings was last season on January 11th, 2024, by a score of 41-37, which ended a 24-game streak for the girls from Paulsbo. Coming up, the starting lineups and, of course, the tip-off. It's the third place game in the Class 2A District 3 Girls Basketball Tournament from Henry Foss High School in Tacoma, the North Mason Bulldogs versus the North Kitsap Vikings on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Back at Foss High School, Diedrich Allen here. North Mason Bulldogs, North Kitsap Vikings coming up. Third place game here in the District 3 basketball tournament. Let's get right into the starters. See if I can do this without Jerry, because Jerry usually does such a great job and I have to step in. He's unavailable for today's game. So we'll start out with the North Mason Bulldogs, who will be in the, they'll be the visitors on the scoreboard. Or the guests, I should say. Taylor Madison, she's a sophomore. Number 2. Number 11, Natalia Garcia, a junior. Number 12, Adrienne E. Topolo, a senior. Her sister, number 13, Adriana, or A. Topolo, also a senior. And Brianna Quantanongo, number 23, a junior. That's the starting 5 for North Mason. For North Kitsap, Claire Inkelbarger, 5'3" senior guard, number 10. Number 12, Jasmine Sonnenberg, a 5'4" junior guard. Tegan DeVries, number 22, a 5'8" senior forward. Avery Klein, a 5'11" senior forward, number 30. And number 44, Addison Jess, a 6' sophomore post. That's Madison, Garcia, E, and A. Topolo. Quantanongo for the Bulldogs. Inkenbarger, Sonnenberg, DeVries, Klein, and Jess for the Vikings. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off. This third-place game between the North Mason Bulldogs and North Kitsap Vikings. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back waiting for the starting lineups and, of course, the national anthem. It's all coming up here shortly. We'll be back with the tip-off in moments. North Mason and North Kitsap. Third place game in the District 3 tournament on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
And we're back here at Foss High School, District 3, third place game in the girls' tournament between North Mason and North Kitsap. Starting lineups being announced. Let's pull up that graphic one more time and remind you who those starting 5 are for both teams. Bulldogs will be in their blue uniforms with the white trim and the blue numbers. And again, the starters are Taylor Madison, Natalia Garcia, Adriana Topolo, and Brianna Quantanongo. For the Vikings, see if there wasn't a change on us here. Claire Inkelbarger, Jasmine Sonnenberg, Tegan DeVries, Avery Klein, and Addison Jess. And the Vikings will be in the white uniforms with gold numbers and a purple trim on their unis as well. Take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off between the Bulldogs and the Vikings on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Waiting for the tip-off here in Foss High School. The Bulldogs come out. Looks like A. Topolo will step into center court to get this thing underway. On the scoreboard that you see, the Bulldogs will be the guest, and of course, the Vikings will be the home. And here come the ladies in white. Looks like DeVries will meet in center court with A. Topolo. Get this thing underway in a moment. Refereeing crew, I recognize all 3 of them, so we've seen them before. Did not get their names, so I apologize for that. Here's the ball. It's won by the Bulldogs, and Topolo brings it across midcourt. Going to start things out. Swing it over here to near side to Madison. Madison on the dribble. Back to E. High post swing to A. Out to Madison to E. E back to A. And through her legs in a turnover to start the ball game for North Mason. North Kitsap with the ball. Over goes to DeVries. She'll take a 3. That's off. And a rebound pulled down by Jess. Missed it. And a rebound by E. Throw it up the court, and it's turned over by Sonnenberg. She'll have the ball. Gets the ball back on the three-point arc. Puts it on the floor. Stops at three-point arc. Puts it off the glass. Missed it. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. Gets it to E. Topolo. And here come the Bulldogs. E with the ball, working on the far sidelines. High post feed, actually cross court to Madison for 3. That's short. Rebound. Picking it up, it will be A. Topolo out to Madison, up top to E for 3 at the top. That's off. Rebound. Ball pokes free out of bounds. That should be Bulldog ball. And it does stay with the ladies in blue. It'll be North Mason ball, and E. Topolo inbounds it left of the backboard. Inbounds it to Garcia, back to E for 3 in the near corner. That's off the front. And Quantanango knocks it out of bounds, right? 10 to the the coach of North Kitsap. No score. 6:43 to go here, first quarter. Vikings with the ball. Here's Klein, top of the key, swing it over near side. That's Sonnenberg. Now to Inkelbarger. And a foul called on Quantanango. First whistle in the ballgame. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Sonnenberg for 3. No, rebound tap to the paint. Quantanango comes up with it. Gives it to Topolo. She has a 2-on-2. Goes right to the bucket, puts it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul. Foul went on Sonnenberg, picked up her first team foul. At the free throw line is E. Topolo. Going to break this no-score tie, and she does with the first free throw. She'll get another one. E had that game where she hit 7 for 7 at the free throw line. Not to jinx her at all. She got them both, so it's 2-0 North Mason. 6:19 to go here, first quarter. Quick pass in a 2-woman game, and a lob down to the baseline. Here's a long 2 by DeVries that goes in. So it's 2-2. E. Topolo with the ball, crossing midcourt. And on the sideline with the dribble, stops, tried to spin out of a trap, gets it to Madison. Madison leaves it there at the midcourt stripe. And it's going to be a foul. Actually, it's going to be a kicked ball and a reset of the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Sideline inbounds. Quantanango will trigger the play between the bench and the scorer's table. A lot of space there. Quick high post feed to A. Topolo, off for knee, out of bounds. Out of bounds. Vikings basketball. I have 2 quick turnovers on North Mason here. 5:43 to go, first quarter. 2-2 is our score. Here's Klein with the ball. Top of the key, swing it over. Steal by Garcia. Natalia to the hoop, puts it up, and it drops in. Natalia had 17 points in the last game against Clover Park. She's got 2 here. It's 2-4. Here's Klein. Over to Sonnenberg. Had it poked away by Quantanango. Ball's free, and A. Topolo comes up with it. Timeout. And a timeout called by North Mason. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. And Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. You can watch past meetings of these entities as well. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. It'll be Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. 5:14 to go, first quarter. Bulldogs 4, Vikings 2. E. Topolo with the ball. Gets it over to Quantanango. Swing it over to near side in Madison. She'll shuffle it back to Quantanango. And there's a high post feed to A. Topolo. Bounce it to Garcia. Back to A. A goes baseline, trying to get around Jess. Throws it in the middle and is taken away. Picked off by Barger, and a near steal in backcourt. And ball still free, rolling out of bounds. I believe it'll stay with the Vikings. 4:46 to go here in the first quarter. Still North Mason with a 2-point lead, 4-2. Baseline inbounds for North Kitsap as Marrero checks in for the first time today for the Vikings. Baseline inbounds, lob it in. Here's Jess with the ball knocked away by Madison, recovered by Garcia. Here comes Itapolo. Near side, Quantanango flashing into the paint is Itapolo. Tried to dribble out, kicks it out to Garcia. Garcia drives baseline, stopped, puts one up with a fadeaway. That's off. Rebound goes to Marrero, and she's going to speed out of the pack. Going to go coast to coast. Nope, knocked away by Garcia. Out of bounds, stays with the Vikings. Clock is running. It should be 4:20. And it should be about 23 seconds on the shot clock. Should be 4 more seconds put up on the clock, but they didn't do that. Got the shot clock to 24. Inbounds to the top. Knocked away by Quantanango. Tracked down by Sonnenberg. This is Klein. Over to DeVries. Back to Klein. Klein lobs it into the corner. And Sonnenberg trying to dribble around. Guarded by Garcia. Down it goes to Klein to the hoop. Knocked out of bounds by, I think that was Itapolo. 5 on the shot clock for the Vikings. Baseline inbounds left of the backboard. Sonnenberg will trigger the play. Gets it into Klein. She'll catch and shoot for 3. No, rebound pulled down by the Vikings. Out it goes to Marrero. Lost the ball and tying it up. It's going to be Garcia. Jump ball called. It'll be Vikings ball. 3:48 to go first quarter. North Mason 4, North Kitsap 2. Baseline inbounds again for the Vikings. Sonnenberg will trigger the play. Actually, this is not Sonnenberg. This is DeVries. Gets it into Marrero. Marrero with the dribbles up top. Swing it over to the far side. This is Sonnenberg. She'll fake and get the drive in. Over to Klein into the corner. 3 on the way by DeVries. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound. 3 in the middle, and DeVries comes away with it. Cross court it goes to Klein. Klein's going to put it on the floor. Dribble to the elbow. Had it, was foul, but no whistle. Ball's tapped out, and another jumper on the way by was Sonnenberg. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Here comes Itapolo. Into the paint open is A. Splits the double team after it collapsed. Puts it up, missed the shot. However, it's going to be a foul on the drive. Sonnenberg picked up her second personal. Second team foul on North Kitsap. Baseline inbounds for North Mason into E. E just inside the three-point arc, puts up a shot. Hit the board and dropped in. And that's E's first basket, her 4th point. 4-point lead for North Mason. North Kitsap with the ball. Here's a bumping foul. Now that should go on E. It does. Baseline inbounds for the Vikings. Inbounds goes to Klein, fakes the jumper, goes to the elbow at the three-point arc, puts it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Itapolo. Itapolo with the ball, center of the court. Cross court, it goes near corner. 3 on the way by Madison. That's off. Rebound ripped down by Sonnenberg. Throw it to midcourt and Klein. Klein on the dribbles, stops, bounce it over to Marrero. Marrero guarded by Quantanango. High post feed to Klein. Klein tries to dribble out of a triple team, reaching in and tying up the ball is going to be Garcia. That will be the, by my count, the first turnover on the Vikings. And it's 2:22 to go first quarter. North Mason still 4-point lead, 6-2. Itapolo with the ball, slowing the pace down. Keeping control of this pace. Here's a lob over to Quantanango. Long jumper for 2. No. Rebound goes to E. E tries to step in the middle, puts a fadeaway up, missed the shot. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Sonnenberg. Gets it to Klein. Klein crosses midcourt to the three-point arc, near side. Leaves it there for Sonnenberg over to Marrero. Can't handle the pass out of bounds. Another turnover on the Vikings. I have 2 turnovers in each team right now. Returning to the lineup, Claire Inkelbarger will step back into the ball game for the Vikings. Marrero will sit down. North Mason ball, long pass to the high post to Garcia, had it poked away, gets it back to E. E over to Madison, fakes the 3, drives inside, pops for a long 2 that's a way off. Rebound rolls free, and coming up with it will be Klein. Klein to midcourt on the dribble. Met by Madison. Near side it goes to Inkelbarger. Now over to Sonnenberg. Inkelbarger to 3-point arc. Looking low for Jess, but can't get it to her. Double teamed, hands it off to DeVries. DeVries cross court to Sonnenberg, and here's Inkelbarger with a shot. Didn't hit the rim. Rebound, however, goes, oh my goodness, to Garcia. The shot clock went off. She stopped, and they get her for a travel. The Vikings get the ball back with 1:07 to go here, first quarter. Baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. DeVries gets it into Klein. Klein, side of the paint, poked away, got it back. Stripped of the ball by Garcia, but I think Natalia will get the foul on that one. She does. That's the 3rd team foul on North Mason. First on Garcia. 1:04 to go, first quarter. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. DeVries looking the ball in, can't get it in. Anybody gets it into Sonnenberg. Quick pass to Klein. Klein, a couple of jab steps out of the paint, kick it to the corner. Here's a 3 on the way by Sonnenberg. That's off. Rebound, tapped out of bounds. It'll be North Mason ball. 53.1 seconds remain here in the first quarter. North Mason with a 4-point lead. Sideline in the corner, back court inbounds for North Mason. E. Topolo with the ball. Up the sideline, far side, quick pass right back to E, off the glass and in. 6 points for E. Topolo, and it's a 6-point North Mason lead on North Kitsap. Here's Sonnenberg. Up top it goes to Inkelbarger. One dribble back to Sonnenberg. Klein, high post feed, trying to find some space, kick it out to DeVries, over to Inkelbarger. Back to Klein. Klein getting out to DeVries. Cross court it goes to Sonnenberg, but it's picked off by Garcia. Garcia up the far sideline, one-on-one, stops, lets the defense go by, put it up, misses shot. And the rebound will go to Klein. I think a foul goes on North Mason. Yeah, it'll go on Garcia, her second. 11 seconds remain here in the first quarter. 8-2 is our score. Here's Klein on the far side. 9 seconds down midcourt. On the dribble, swing it over, and a foul on the Bulldogs. Wow. That will go on Taylor Madison, her first, the 5th team foul, with 4.3 seconds left in the first, and that will send Claire Inkelbarger to the free throw line for 2 shots. Cut into the 6-point, North Mason lead. First free throw, drops in. Give her a point, makes it 8-3. Second free throw, off the back of the iron, rebound. Quantanongo taps it to E. E will go length of the court, and it's intercepted. And we head to the second quarter. North Mason 8, North Kitsap 3. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 8-3 is our score. North Mason with the lead. North Kitsap will have the ball to start the second quarter. The largest lead of the ball game for North Mason so far. It's been 6. We're coming to you from Foss High School in Tacoma. This is the third place game in the Class 2A District 3 girls basketball tournament. Winner does head to state. Well, at least the opening round. The Vikings will have DeVries, Sonnenberg, Inkelbarger, Klein, and Jess, who has yet to touch the ball, I don't think. Ball's on the far side now. To Klein up top. Over it goes to Inkelbarger. Up top it goes to Sonnenberg. And the pass is stolen away by E. Tupolo, who's fouled on the dribble out. Inkelbarger picked up her first personal foul. That's the first team foul on the Vikings. Bulldogs with the ball. Madison, up top it goes to E. Tupolo. Bounce it over to Garcia, and back to E. He splits a double team, tripped up in the paint. And we're going to call that a two-shot foul, or just a foul on the drive. It's 2 shots. Addison Jess picked up her second team foul at the free throw line for North Mason as E. Tupolo missed the first one. She'll get another one. 7:33 to go in the first half. 8-3, North Mason with the lead, and the Bulldogs, E. Tupolo. At the free throw line, the referee's clearing out the space underneath the basket for the cheerleaders for North Kitsap, who have made the trek to Tacoma for E's second free throw. She got it, nothing but net. Give her 7 points, and it is a 6-point North Mason lead, 9-3. Here's Klein with the ball crossing midcourt. Swing it over the far side. This is Sonnenberg. Bounce it up top to Klein, near side Inkelbarger. To the three-point arc, kicks it in the middle, and now here's a high post feed. DeVries turns and shoots a jumper, missed it. E with the rebound, gonna spin out of that pack, push it up the court with a 2-on-2. Hook it in the middle to Garcia. She's bumped, no whistle. Missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Klein. Ball comes free. Madison comes away with it, rolls it down to Garcia. Garcia resets to E. Over it goes to, well, a little confusion there. Threw it between Garcia and Madison out of bounds, and I have 5 turnovers on North Mason. 6:55 to go, second quarter. 9-3. North Mason with the lead. North Kitsap with the ball. Here is Sonnenberg to Inkelbarger. Back to Sonnenberg between the circles. Looking for a high post, not getting it there. Hand it off to DeVries. DeVries comes around the corner at the top. Swings it over, and here is Sonnenberg. 9 on the shot clock. Sonnenberg hooks it across to DeVries. She's going to put it on the floor, drive baseline. Runner on the baseline. Out behind the backboard. Recovered, however, by Garcia. And here comes E. Tupolo. E directing some traffic and gets Quantanongo to come to her. Back in the corner, here's a 3. No, there's a 3 in the corner to E. That's off. Rebound, Garcia. Couple of dribbles in the middle. Hacked and fouled, no whistle. Got the ball again, goes down. That'll be a travel. 6 turnovers on North Mason. Only have 2 so far on North Kitsap. 6:05 to go in the half. Still 9-3. North Mason with the lead. North Kitsap with the ball. Sonnenberg looks at her coach for some direction. Crosses midcourt on the dribble. Bounce it over to Inkelbarger. Getting around Madison. Bounce it over to DeVries. DeVries guarded by Quantanongo. And a bumped and foul by Madison. Big 2 on her, and the first foul on North Mason in the quarter. 5:46 to go here in the first half. 9-3 still our score. North Mason with the lead. North Kitsap with the ball. Sonnenberger over to DeVries. Quick pass to Jess. Can't keep possession as A comes up with it. Jump ball is called, and that'll go over to the Bulldogs. With a 6-point lead, North Mason will call a full timeout. 5:36 to go in the half. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. 5:36 to go in the half. They lead 9-3. Marrero will step back onto the court for the Vikings, and Addison Jess will sit down. So again, Bulldog ball with a 6-point lead. Itapolo in backcourt. No press by the Vikings as of yet. Here's E bouncing it over to Quantanango. Pass down, taken away by DeVries. Get a decline. Here come the Vikings, trailing by 6. Top of the key, decline. Over to Marrero. Gonna dribble away from Quantanango. Stops on the dribble, bounces it to DeVries. DeVries, one dribble, back over, up top, it goes to Inkelbarger. Leaves it in the middle, and Quantanango comes up with it. Gets it to Madison. Madison, alone to the hoop, stops. Blocked, but a foul called on the Vikings. Abby Morrell picked up her first personal foul. That's the third team foul on North Kitsap. At the free throw line is Taylor Madison. Her first trip to the free throw line today. She gets the first one. She had 7 points versus Clover Park on Thursday. She'll get another one. Trying to give the Bulldogs their biggest lead of the day. Missed it, and there's going to be a lane violation, and another shot coming for Madison. That was coming because Klein stepped in, stepped out. Itapolo stepped in and stepped out, and then the first one gets the lane violation. So the second free throw by Madison is short. Rebound goes to DeVries. She'll get it to Klein in backcourt. Shadowed up the court by Madison. Leaves it there for Marrero. Marrero dribbles up top. Back it goes over to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg trying to get by the defense of Quantanango. Gets a screen from Inkelbarger, and the pass goes awry. Madison comes up with it. She's bumped and fouled. And another foul is called on Inkelbarger. That'll be Claire's second and the fourth team foul on the Vikings. 4:36 to go in the first half, 10-3. 7-point lead for North Mason, their largest of the day. Here's Quantanango with the ball. Into the corner, Itapolo, 3 on the way, and in. Give her 10 points now. And a timeout. It's a full one called by North Kitsap. 4:21 to go in the half, 13-10. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back here at Henry Foss High School. Class 2A District 3's third place game between North Mason and North Kitsap. The Bulldogs have a 10-point lead, 13-3. The Vikings with the ball. Sonnenberger with the ball over to Marrero. Marrero trying to find some holes in the Bulldog defense, and a near steal by Itapolo. Gets it over to Sonnenberger. Back up top to Marrero. Looking for Inkelbarger. 7 on the shot clock for the Vikings. Bounce it to Inkelbarger. Loses the handle. Ball goes into back court. No over and back. It was deflected, they say. And here's the shot clock violation. And I have 6 turnovers on the Vikings. Sideline inbounds back court for the Bulldogs, leading by 10. 3:48 to go in the first half. The Vikings have yet to score here in the second quarter. Itapolo with the ball. Crossing midcourt. Met by Sonnenberg. She'll get by Sonnenberg, lose the handle, get the ball back. Tried to get up a shot, jump ball called. That'll go over to the Vikings. I have 7 turnovers on North Mason and 6 for North Kitsap. Sonnenberg gets the ball from DeVries, steps across midcourt, stops way outside. High post feed goes in to Jess, and a 2-woman game knocked away by Itapolo, taken up the court. Down the center of the court, foul line, bounce it to Madison. Madison puts it off the glass. Oh, short rebound. A lost the handle, gets it to Garcia somehow. Shuffles it over to Guantanamo, up top to E for a 3. You bet it. 2 threes in the half, and it's a 13-point North Mason lead. Sonnenberg with the ball to Inkelbarger. Inkelbarger back and forth on the dribble, trying to find some space. We get back to Sonnenberg. High post feed to Jess. Double teamed, out it goes to Sonnenberg. And here's a 3 on the way that's short. Ball hits the back of the backboard, out of bounds off the save from Sonnenberg. It'll be Bulldog ball, baseline inbounds, 2:43 to go here in the half. North Mason's up 16-3. Here's Madison with the ball. Over to Garcia, hands it off to Itapolo. E spreads the defense out. Gonna go driving to the 3-point arc, hesitates, drives baseline, draws a double team, forces one off the glass. No, rebound goes to the Vikings, and that's Inkelbarger. Leaves it to the corner to DeVries. Over to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg for 3. It goes in. Is that Sonnenberg or Inkelbarger? I thought it was Inkelbarger. 10-point lead for North Mason with the ball. Here's Quantanango with the ball. A couple of dribbles. Lob it back to Itapolo. Drawing out Sonnenberg. Spins by, tries to go round. A little scoop to the hoop, missed it. Rebound goes to Klein. Klein coming back the other way quickly for the Vikings. Gonna keep it herself, drives into the paint, goes around Itapolo, puts it up and in. And that's Avery's first points of the game. 16-8. 1.5 minutes to go here in the half. Here is Garcia. Gives it to Itapolo at the top. Over to Quantanango. Ball poked free. Gets into A's hands. She'll leave it there for Garcia. One dribble and threw it away. That'll be 8 turnovers on North Mason. 1:17 to go in the half. 16-8. North Mason with the ball. North Mason with the lead. North Kitsap with the ball. Here is Sonnenberger with the ball at the top. Swing it over in the corner. DeVries. Tap it down to Klein. Poked away by A. Recovered by Madison. Splits the double team across the midcourt. Lost the handle. DeVries with a steal. Swing it over to Inkelbarger. High post feed to Jess. Out it goes to DeVries. Nope, that's Sonnenberg with a 3. No, rebound goes to Garcia. Hand it off to Itapolo in backcourt. 40 seconds to go in the half. Leaves it there for Quantanango. High post feed outside goes to E. E had her shot blocked, but a foul called. Foul's going to go on Avery Klein, her first. That's the 5th team foul on the Vikings. Sends E. Topolo to the free throw line. She is 3 for 4. Make it 3 for 5. And she has 13 points. 34.2 seconds to go here in the half. 8-point lead for North Mason. And E. Topolo can make it more. She does. It's 17-8 now. 30 seconds to go in the half. Here's Sonnenberg. Out it goes in a 3 on the way and off. DeVries with the rebound. Gets it back to Sonnenberg. She missed another shot. Rebound goes to E. 15 on the game clock. She's going to speed up the far sideline. Going to go right to the baseline. Step by the defense. Put it off the glass and in. E. Topolo. It's an 11-point lead for North Mason. 3 seconds now. Here's a 3 by DeVries. Way outside. Just short. And that'll be the half. After the first half, North Mason 19. North Kitsap 8. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Halftime here at Foss High School in Tacoma, a third place game in the Class 2A District 3 girls basketball tournament. The North Mason Bulldogs lead 19-8 over the North Kitsap Vikings. The Bulldogs are being led by Adrienne E. Chipolo. She has 16 points. Natalia Garcia has 2 and a free throw for Taylor Madison. For the Vikings, their leading scorer is going to be Claire Engelbarger. She has 4 points, 2 apiece for Tegan DeVries and Avery Klein. Turnovers, let's see here, 9 for North Mason compared to 8 for North Kitsap. Now, I got to tell you, it's my count. It's probably nowhere near accurate. It's been, I'm going to say, a relatively clean game, although the Vikings did reach the 5-foul limit in the second quarter, and the Bulldogs, they hit the 5-foul limit in the first quarter. It doesn't appear too many players. Enkelbarger and Sonnenberg both have 2 personal fouls. For the Vikings, for the Bulldogs, Madison has 2 and Garcia has 2. That's pretty much the summary here. The Bulldogs were able to go up 13 in the second quarter, their largest of the day. And actually, the Vikings have not led in this game at all to this point in the midway mark. 19-8. As I mentioned, this is a winner to state. Loser season is over. First round of the state, opening round of the state playoffs, I believe it begins next Thursday, if my memory is Thursday or Friday, and I think there might be some games on Tuesday, but that's all depending on who you're following and which classification. Either way, halftime here in this third place game in the District 3 girls basketball tournament, Class 2A, 19-8, North Mason with the lead. We will take a timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Waiting for the start of the third quarter, 19-8 North Mason with the lead, and the Bulldogs will start the third quarter with the ball. They have Quantanango, both Topolos, Madison and Garcia. The Vikings will have Sonnenberg, Chess, DeVries, Inkelbarger, and Klein. Inbounds goes over the head of E. Topolo. She'll stop at the foul line and pop. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Klein. Goes to her knees, keeps her pivot foot down, gets it to DeVries. Back to Klein. Klein to the three-point arc. Going to drive in, kick it out to Inkelbarger. Leave it there to Sonnenberg. Back to Ingelbarger. High post feed to Klein. She'll turn it. She'll shoot a jumper. It hits. Klein with 4 points. And it's 19-10. And a steal on the inbounds by Ingelbarger. Hooks it in the middle, and it'll go out of bounds on the near side. Bulldogs keep the ball. Sideline inbounds, backcourt. A little bit of player-to-player, full-court press. Inbounds goes to Garcia in the front court. She's going to challenge Jess. She flops off the glass and in. Garcia with 4 points now, and it's 21-10. 7:10 to go here, third quarter. Top of the key, 3. Hard, and Quantanango comes away with the rebound. Shot was by Sonnenberg. Here comes E. Topolo. Over to Quantanango. Back to E. E guarded by Sonnenberger. To the three-point arc, far side. Double teams, finds A. A steps into the middle of the paint, puts it up, and oh, it dropped out. Rebound goes to Klein. Oh, that was a sure bet. 2 points just popped out. Here comes Klein the other way. Going to drive down the lane, run over A, and a foul on A. Topolo, her first team foul on the Bulldogs in the third quarter. Does send Klein to the free throw line. 6:37 to go in the third, 21-10. North Mason with the lead. North Kitsap. Avery Klein hits the first free throw. She'll get one more. This is her first trip to the free throw line. She now is the Vikings' leading scorer with 5. And that's the way it's going to stay. Rebound goes to A. Topolo. Brings the ball up the near sideline. Keeps her dribble, drives to the foul line. Stops. Or actually the side of the paint, I should say. And here goes E. Bouncing it to Garcia. Gets it back to E. E for 3 again. Wing. Yes. That's her third 3 in the ball game. She has 19 of North Mason's 24 points. It's a 13-point lead for the Bulldogs. Vikings with the ball. Sonnenberg with the ball. Guarded by Quantanango. Bounce it to Klein. Up top. Over it goes to Inkelbarger. She'll drive baseline. Cut off. Trap. Ripped away. Jump ball called. Garcia right there at the play. It stays with the Vikings. 12 on the shot clock. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Sideline inbounds. Foul line extended near us. near side. DeVries will get it in at the top to Sonnenberg. Here is Inkelbarger. Quantanongo steals it away, rolls it into front court off her foot. She'll track it down, leave it for E. E will set it up for the Bulldogs. Guarded by Sonnenberg. She'll drive down the lane, put it up, missed it. Rebound goes to Jess. And a jump ball called. Not sure it was Klein with the rebound, pardon me. And a jump ball was called that stays with the Bulldogs. Abby Marrero steps back onto the court for the Vikings, replacing Jasmine Sonnenberg. Inbounds goes in the paint. Madison had her ball stripped, and coming up with it is going to be the Vikings. Here is Marrero on the far side. Actually, this is Sonnenberg. Going to get a bump foul by Quantanongo, her second team foul. I was wrong. Inkelbarger sat down. Vikings lineup. Sonnenberg, Marrero, Klein, Jess, and DeVries. Here is Marrero, skipping along the three-point arc near side. Swing it back over to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg fakes outside, goes baseline, cut off by Quantanongo. Lob to the foul line jumper for Klein. No, Jess with the rebound. Her shot is missed, or blocked actually, goes into Klein's hands. She tries to make her way to the hoop, draws a foul on the Bulldogs. Went on Taylor Madison, her third. Sends Klein back to the free throw line, where she's 1 for 2. She has 5 points. She's the leading scorer so far for the Vikings. First free throw, rolls around and in. Give her 6 points. Taylor Madison will have to sit down. Coming in is Delilah Schmidt. So it's Schmidt, both Topolos, Quantanongo, and Garcia on the court for North Mason. 5:08 to go, third quarter. Second free throw by North Kitsap's Klein drops in and makes it a 24-13 lead for North Mason. Here is E. Topolo getting across midcourt. One hands it over to Schmidt. Schmidt to Garcia, side of the paint. Pivots, leaves it there for E at the top for 3. That's off rebound. A had it, lost it. Quantanongo comes up with it. A comes away with, actually, it's Garcia, jump ball. I'm not sure it's going to be a foul on somebody here. Must be on the Vikings. Nope, it's a jump ball. So it's Vikings ball. And I have 10 turnovers on North Mason. 4:52 to go, third quarter, 24-13. North Mason with the lead, North Kitsap with the ball. Here's Sonnenberg with the ball. Over to Marrero. Trying to find some space, keeping around the perimeter, throws it in the middle, knocked away and taken away by A. Topolo. And here's E. Topolo with the ball on backcourt. Speeds to the three-point arc, down to the baseline, stops, looking for Delilah. Schmidt gets the ball, one dribble, turns to the basket, puts it up and in. Delilah Schmidt with her first basket, giving the Bulldogs a 26-13 lead. 13 points lead is their largest so far today. Here's Klein up top. Leaves it for Sonnenberg to Marrero. Marrero again trying to work her way along the perimeter, toss the handle, track down the ball. Here's Sonnenberg. Down to Klein, overthrew her. Ball, Schmidt comes up with it. Handed to Topolo. E with the ball. Midway through the third quarter, her team up 13. Here's Quantanongo. Brianna stops on the dribble, gives it to E at the double bounce. E trying to tip around and knock down Sonnenberg. No whistle. High post feed to A. Bounce it down. Oh, no. A little miscommunication with Garcia. Out of bounds. Vikings ball. Samantha Lindsay will check into the ball game for the first time today for the Vikings. And Marrero's left alone with the ball. I'm sorry, that was Sonnenberg. Gets it into Klein at midcourt. Klein to the top of the key. Swing it over to Sonnenberg. Looking low for Jess. Doesn't find it. Here's Klein. Klein up top. High post feed. Nope. It'll get it over to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg drives baseline. Cut off by A. Topolo. And finds Lindsay in the paint. Missed the shot, but she's headed to the free throw line. Samantha Lindsay at the free throw line now. On the foul to Garcia. It'll be her third. 14 foul on North Mason. No fouls on the Vikings yet in the third. Lindsay's first free throw goes in. Madison returns. Garcia will have to sit down with her 3 fouls. So it's Madison, both Topolos, Quantanongo and Schmidt on the court for North Mason. Second free throw off the back of the iron. Rebound. A. Topolo tracks it down off the deflection. Gets it to E on the sidelines near the Vikings bench. Spins away from the defense with the help of a screen of Quantanongo. E with the dribble, changes direction to the foul line, scoops it up short. I'm going to say the foul's on the floor. That'll go on Jasmine Sonnenberg, her third by my count. It'll be sideline inbounds for the Bulldogs. 3:12 to go here, third quarter. Team up 26-14 on North Kitsap in the third place game. Inbounds goes to Quantanongo from Madison. She'll get it back. Nice two-woman game, but the extra pass didn't fall in. Goes to Schmidt, however. Here's a quick pass to A. A. Topolo. Down the lane she goes, puts it up. In. Foul. A. Topolo to the free throw line with her first basket and first point of the game. Klein picked up her second personal, second team foul on North Kitsap. 3:02 to go in the third. Now it's a 14-point lead. A's free throw is off. Schmidt almost had the rebound. Ball rolls out of bounds off of Quantanongo. 28-14 is the score. North Mason with a 14-point lead, their largest of the day. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and a 30-second timeout called by North Kitsap. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping to make this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County POD number 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County POD number 1, and Mason Health. If you might be interested in sponsoring this game, please send an email to masonwebtv@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to give you details. It'll be Viking ball coming out of the timeout. They have Lindsay, Jess, DeVries, Klein, and Sonnenberg. Bulldogs counter with Schmidt, both Topolos, Quantanongo, and Taylor Madison. Here's Sonnenberg with the ball. Swing it over to Lindsay. Not sure why there was a stoppage of play. So a reset, 2:50 to go here in the third. Here's Klein with the ball, looking for Jess. And over to Sonnenberg, open for three. She'll take it. She'll hit it. That's Jasmine's first points of the game, and the second three by the Vikings in the ballgame. Here is E on the dribble, gets by a double team, spins to the hoop, missed the shot short underneath. Drew the foul, however. I didn't see who the foul was on. I believe it went on Lindsay. We'll just give it to her for the moment. E. Topolo at the free throw line for her first of two free throws. She gets the first one. Gives her 20 points off the 28 for North Mason. They have built they have led by as many as 14 here in the third quarter. Schmidt will sit down. Garcia returns for the Bulldogs. Nice hand from the Bulldog faithful that have made the trip to Tacoma for this game. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Topolo with another free throw. Let's see here. She is 5 for, I believe it's 8. And she gets the rebound. Her pass in is deflected right back into her face. She's forced out of bounds, and then they're going to give a travel on her. That's either a travel or a force out foul, but they give the travel, and it's Vikings ball. North Mason leading 29-17, 2:32 to go, third quarter. I'm sorry, Bulldogs leading. Where was my mind? Here's Sonnenberg with the ball. To the baseline to Lindsay. Gets it to Jess. Puts it up and in. Addison Jess with her first points. And here's E. Topolo crossing midcourt on the run for North Mason. It's 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Gets a screen from Quantanongo, drives to the foul line, tripped up, no whistle. Out it goes to Madison for three. That's short. Rebound. Garcia comes up with it, and they're going to call a jump ball. The 13th turnover on North Mason. 1:52 to go here in the third. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Vikings with the ball. Here's Klein. Met by Madison. Over it goes to Sonnenberg. To Lindsay in the corner. She lost it out of bounds. 10 turnovers on the Vikings by my count. 1:42 to go. Third quarter. 29-19 the score. Here's Itapolo in backcourt. Speeds by the defense. Blows by three players to the three-point arc. Leaves it there to Madison for three in the far corner. No. Rebound. Garcia. Her putback is blocked by Lindsay, but they're going to call a foul on Samantha. That should be her second. That'll send Natalia Garcia to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Ooh, off on the first one. She'll get another one. She has 4 points, and it's her first trip to the free throw line today. A minute and a half to go here, third quarter. North Mason with a 10-point lead. They've led the whole way here. Second free throw, rattles out. Rebound, Itapolo in a crowd. Stripped away by DeVries. DeVries spins away from the pack and slows the pace down. Gets it to Klein, crossing midcourt. To the three-point arc on the top of the key. Over it goes to DeVries. Back up top to Sonnenberg. Way outside. Now to Klein. Klein take a three. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to DeVries. Out to Sonnenberg for three. No. Rebound goes to Jess. Jess in the paint. Lobs it to Lindsay on the baseline. Throws one up there. Drops off. Rebound. Garcia. Tracked her down. Here's Itapolo with a minute to go in the third. 29-19. E gets the screen from Quantanongo. Gets a screen from her sister. She'll get it to A. A to the hoop, up and in. 4 points for Itapolo. 43 seconds to go here, third quarter. 12-point North Mason lead. Vikings with the ball. Here's DeVries into the corner to Lindsay. Lindsay back to DeVries, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings. 33.8 seconds remaining here, third quarter. 31-19 is our score. Inbounds goes to Sonnenberg. Far side, draws a double team, stops on the dribble. Double team doesn't track out. Here's Klein up top to the foul line elbow. Out to Sonnenberg. Takes that three with a girl running at it. She hit it. It's her second three in the quarter. And here's a quick pass up to half court. And nice play to Itapolo. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. A to the free throw line again. Sorry, I did not hear who the foul was on. Either way, Itapolo at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Got the first one. She now has 5 points. Lead is back to 10, 32-22. 14.9 seconds remain, third quarter. Second free throw by A. High arc. It goes in as well. She's 2 for 3 at the free throw line, and she now has 6 points. 11-point North Mason lead. North Kitsap with the ball. Sonnenberg with it. High post feed to Jess. Her jumper's off. Garcia with the rebound. Hands it off to Itapolo. 2, 3. Actually a foul, or I'm sorry, a shot at the buzzer, excuse me. And we're through three quarters. North Mason 33. North Kitsap 22. Mason Web TV powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. North Mason 33, North Kitsap 22. The Bulldogs will have the ball to start the final 8 minutes of this third place game. These teams are battling for one of the spots in state and, of course, the third place finish. Bulldogs come out with Madison, Garcia, A and E Tipolo and Brianna Quantanongo. Vikings will counter with DeVries, Sonnenberg, Klein, Jess, and Lindsay. Quantanongo will get the sideline inbounds below us. Gets it into A.E. Tipolo. Over to Quantanongo, directing some traffic. Now back to E. Tipolo. High post feed, nobody there. Ball pokes out. Quantanongo comes up with it, leaves it for the corner. And unfortunately, Madison can't get to it. It's out of bounds. And I have 14 turnovers on the Bulldogs. 14 seconds into the final quarter. And here comes Sonnenberg. Gets a screen from Lindsay and an offensive foul and a turnover right back on a moving screen to Samantha Lindsay. And I have 3 fouls on her. And that's the first team foul on North Kitsap in the quarter. E. Tipolo with the ball in back court. Steps across midcourt. Gets it to Quantanongo. Back to E. E to Quantanongo. Cross court to Madison. Back up top to E for 3. That's off. Rebound hits the floor, and DeVries tracks her down. Gets the Klein in back court. Here come the Vikings. Top the key. Bounce it over there to Sonnenberg for 3. That's short, right into the hands of Garcia. She'll get it to E. E up the far sideline, speeds up the court, leaves it, or goes, puts it up to Madison. Madison to the hoop, up and in. Taylor Madison with her 3rd point of the game, and it's 35-22. Under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Klein, top of the key on the dribble. Stops. Near side it goes to DeVries. DeVries dribbles up top. Throws it to Klein. Klein working near sideline. She'll dribble up top. Going to stop and pop for 3. That's in. Klein with, let's see here, 9 points now. Madison gets the ball crossing midcourt for the Bulldogs. Going to attack the basket, go right down the lane, miss the shot. But she drew the foul. And I believe that'll go on Lindsay, and that'll be her 4th. Taylor Madison at the free throw line for the 2nd time this ball game. She's 1 for 2, and again has 3 points. .6:28 to go in the ball game. 10-point lead for North Mason. Madison makes it 11. Claire Inkelbarger will step back into the ball game for the Vikings, but before that, a timeout. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Bulldogs, Taylor Madison at the free throw line for her 2nd of 2 free throws coming out of the timeout. Bulldogs lead at 36-25, 6:28 to go in the ball game. Madison can make it a 12-point lead with this free throw, but she doesn't. Rebound goes to Klein, and she'll bring the ball up. Speed across midcourt, top of the key, on the dribble. Gets a screen for Sonnenberg, hooks it to Sonnenberg in the paint. She had her shot blocked out of bounds by A. Tipolo. Baseline inbounds for the Vikings. 6:16 to go in the ball game. 19 on the shot clock for North Kitsap. DeVries will trigger the play right of the backboard. Gets it in the corner. 3 on the way by Sonnenberg. Round and out. Rebound goes to E. Tipolo. E speeds out of the pack, goes across midcourt, three-point arc, lets the pack go by and sets the offense to the three. Oh, top of the key for three. No, rebound goes to DeVries. Bumped, but no whistle. DeVries spins away from Madison up the far sideline. Swings it to Sonnenberg way outside. Looks in the corner, gets it up top to Inkelbarger. She'll dribble away, kick the ball, pick it up, swing it back to Sonnenberg. Little runner side of the paint, no. Ball is tapped out. Klein comes up with it. She'll take a jumper. That's off. Rebound goes to DeVries. Dribbles into the corner. Up top it goes to Inkelbarger. Dribbles to the foul line into the paint. Loses the handle. A. Topolo gets the ball and a foul on Claire. That'll be her third. Third team foul on North Kitsap. 5:27 to go here in the ball game. North Mason 36, North Kitsap 35. Full court press for the Vikings. Inbounds goes to E. She'll throw it up to midcourt into A. A lobs into Garcia. She'll put it up, miss it, got her own rebound off the glass, miss it again, and the rebound goes to Klein. Actually, no, that was Jess. Now here is DeVries up the far sideline. Over to Klein. Back to DeVries. Cross court it goes to Inkelbarger, and there's going to be a foul on Garcia, I believe. Overly aggressive, I guess is what they're going to call it. It's her fourth. The first team foul on North Mason here in the fourth. 5:04 to go in the ball game. Vikings ball, sideline inbounds. DeVries will get it into Klein. 36-25. Here's the ball over to Sonnenberg. She'll fake the three, get it back to Klein. Klein will take a three. Off the back of the iron. Ball pokes out. Klein comes up with it. Double team, rolls it over to Inkelbarger. To DeVries. Back to Inkelbarger. Fakes the three, puts it into the corner to Klein. Klein draws a double team. Bounce it to DeVries, far corner. 15 on the shot clock. Here is Sonnenberg with a three. That's short. Rebound goes to Klein. Her putback is off, but she does draw the foul on North Mason. I did not, I think that went on A to Polo. That'll be her second. Second team foul. Klein's free throw is in. She'll get another one. She has 10 points now. Garcia will sit down. Oh, we have a timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside for 32 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
.432 to go in the ball game. North Mason 36, North Kitsap 26. The Vikings' Avery Klein at the free throw line for her second of 2 free throws. She made the first one. She now has 10 points. And here comes her second free throw. Got it. Quick inbounds to E to Polo. Now here's Madison back to E. E speeds across midcourt to the far sideline in front of her bench. Gets a screen from A, and E will reset. 22 on the shot clock. Throws over to Madison. Madison drives baseline. Bounce it back to Quantanango. Up top it goes to E to Polo. Into to the baseline, and Madison draws a double team. Ripped away by Sonnenberg. We're going to say jump ball, and that'll be Vikings ball. And the 15th turnover on North Mason. 4:08 to go in the ball game. 9-point lead for North Mason. The Vikings with the ball. Here's Sonnenberg crossing midcourt, top of the key. Here's Inkelbarger. Dribbles side of the paint, gets it to the baseline, and Jess. Jess up top, knocked away by Quantanango. Picked up by Brianna. She has a 1-on-2, goes to the hoop, puts it up and in. Brianna with her first basket makes it 38-27. Here's Klein, leaves it there to the far side, and Sonnenberg into the corner. DeVries, quick pass to Inkelbarger, going to go around Delilah Schmidt, and they're going to get Schmidt with the foul. That'll be her first, third team foul on North Mason. 3:34 to go in the ball game. North Mason up 38-27. However, North Kitsap's Claire Inkelbarger at the free throw line. First free throw off. She's now 1 for 2. Jess will step on or step out. Lindsay will return for the Vikings. Garcia is back for the Bulldogs. Schmidt will sit down. Second free throw is short, and E comes up with that rebound. E spins away from the defense, crossing midcourt on the run. Spreads it out. 3:27 to go in the ball game. Here's Garcia back to E Topolo to the foul line. Stops, pops at the elbow. Missed it. A had the rebound for a minute. Saved in bounds, but right to E. E off the glass and missed it. Rebound goes to Klein. 3:10 to go now. Up it goes to... Oh, nice block, but a foul on the play. That'll send Jasmine Sonnenberg to the free throw line. I believe they get a foul to A. Topolo. That'll be her third. I'm only guessing. I can't hear the announcements, and they're not posting them on the scoreboard. However, at the free throw line is Jasmine Sonnenberg. Her first free throw is off. 30-second timeout called by North Kitsap. 3:07 to go in the ball game. We'll keep it right here. Well, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been providing live video broadcasts of high school athletics since 2012. As you see, we're in the postseason, and our costs to bring you these broadcasts increased substantially with broadcast rates, fees, travel costs, not to mention mobile internet. If you or your business would like to help offset some of these costs, we have sponsorship opportunities starting at just $30. To find out more, email masonwebtv@gmail.com. We have packages. You can check out the website. And there is a website dedicated or a page, I should say, dedicated just to advertising. So the Vikings, Jasmine Sonnenberg is going to be at the free throw line for a second free throw coming out of the timeout by the Vikings. North Mason with an 11-point lead at this point. 3:07 to go. Here's the second free throw by Sonnenberg. Goes in. Gives her 7 points. Inbounds. Quantanango gets it back to E. Topolo. She'll step across midcourt. Doesn't take the screen from Madison. Gives it to Madison between circles. Now Quantanango back to Madison. Taylor will drive to the three-point arc. Lose the handle, poke it right to A. And out it goes to Quantanango. Knocked out of bounds by Sonnenberg. 14 on the shot clock. 2:51 remaining in the game. 38-28 is our score. 10-point lead for North Mason. Inbounds from the sideline. Quantanango finds E. Topolo. She's tripped up, no call. Drives right down the lane. Puts it up, missed it. Rebound tapped and controlled by Inkelbarger, I believe. Yes, it's Inkelbarger. Center of the court, ball is free. Quantanango comes up with it. He's going to get it to Madison. Madison takes steps to the hoop and up and in. Taylor with her 6th point, and it's a 12-point Bulldog lead. 2:26 to go here, ball game. Sonnenberger for the Vikings bounces it over to DeVries, far side. Up to the elbow and over to Klein for 3. In. That's her second 3 in the ball game. She now has 14 points. Here is E. Bumping is Claire Inkelbarger. That'll be her 4th team foul. Both teams have 4 team fouls. 2:05 to go in the ball game. 9-point lead for North Mason, 40-31. Inbounds into back court is E. Topolo. Crosses midcourt, throws it to Garcia. Out of bounds, it goes off of Lindsay. Bulldogs keep possession. And Jess will return for the Vikings, replacing Claire Inkelbarger. Sideline inbounds. Quantanongo will lob it in to E. Topolo. Throw it to Garcia. It's deflected right into A's hands, and it's taken away by Klein. Ripped it out of the air. Here comes Avery the other way. Hesitates at midcourt. Ball knocked out of bounds by Garcia. 1:43 remains. 20 on the shot clock for the Vikings with the possession. Here is Klein, another three on the way, and in. It's her third three in the fourth quarter. It makes it a 6-point North Mason lead. Here is Topolo crossing midcourt. Reaching in and no whistles is Sonnenberg. And a quick timeout by North Mason. 1:22 to go in the ball game. North Mason leads by 6. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Consider subscribing and following Mason Web TV so you never miss anything like this ball game today. Remind everyone we're coming to you from Henry Foss High School in Tacoma. This is the third place game in the Class 2A Girls Basketball District 3 tournament. Winner heads to state and obviously takes that third place. Should be Bulldog ball coming out of timeout. They have Quantanongo, both Topolos, Garcia, and Madison. Quantanongo will inbounds it. Sideline inbounds below us. Front court. 1:22 to go in the ball game. Inbounds goes to E. Topolo. Draws a double team, and there's a foul on DeVries off the pass in. That's DeVries' first, 5th team foul. That does send E to the free throw line. She's 5 for 8 at the free throw line today. She's 20 points and has yet to score here in the fourth. First free throw goes in. No pressure, E. Makes it 41-34. 1:19 remaining. Second free throw on the way. Little hard. Rolls out. Rebound goes to Klein. Klein will dribble up the court. Gets the three-point arc, stops on the three-point arc, draws a double team, finds Sonnenberg. She'll drive to the three-point arc and take a shot. That's short. Rebound, Garcia, bumped, no foul, lost the handle, tracks it down in the corner. That was a double dribble, stolen away by Klein. Hacked and fouled, and then finally the second foul goes on Garcia. That'll be it for Natalia. Here comes Delilah Schmidt. Does send Klein back to the free throw line. 5 for 6 is Avery tonight, or today I should say. 17 points for her. 58.5 seconds remain in the ball game. Klein's first free throw, in and out. She get one more. Avery's second free throw goes in. 12 points in the quarter, 18 for the game. E in trouble in backcourt, gets it up to Quantanongo, pushes it to A. A. Topolo stops, lobs it to E. Topolo. 40 seconds to go now. Over goes to Quantanongo. To A. Topolo to the baseline, stripped by DeVries. DeVries up the far or near sidelines to three-point arc. Looks for Klein, finds Klein at the top, takes a dribble. Back over to DeVries for three. It's off. Rebound. E saves it inbounds. However, it goes to Sonnenberg. She'll turn to the three-point arc, take a three. Missed the shot. Rebound. Klein came up with it, got it back off the deflection. Leaves it for DeVries. It goes free into the backcourt, and there's a foul on Madison. That'll be the 5th team foul on North Mason. 13.3 seconds remain here in the ball game. 6-point North Mason lead. North Kitsap's Tegan DeVries at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. I have 4 fouls on Taylor Madison. First free throw by DeVries goes in. And a timeout called by the Vikings with 13.3 seconds remaining. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Well, we're back here. DeVries' second free throw off the glass hits the bucket. Rebound goes out to Klein. A three on the way by Sonnenberg. That's short. Clock is down to 7 seconds and a foul called. On North Kitsap. That'll send A. Topolo to the free throw line. That'll be 5 on whoever got the foul. So A will get a shot at pretty much icing this game. 7 seconds remain in the ball game, and Bulldogs are up 41-36. And was it Lindsay? They called the foul on Lindsay, and she's done. She finished with a point. So E. Topolo can turn this, put this game out of reach. I'm sorry, it's A. Topolo. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. Adriana, 41-36, 7 seconds remaining. A's second free throw, that's wildly missed. Didn't hit the rim, so it'll be Vikings ball with 6.1 seconds remaining. Klein will get the inbounds. Quickly up to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg leaves it there for DeVries for three at the buzzer. It goes in, but it doesn't matter. The Bulldogs are headed to state. They waved that three-pointer off. Said she didn't get it. Final score 41. Well, actually, they did say she did get it. So 41-39 is the final score here in the ball game. The Bulldogs take third place and earn their spot in the first round of the state tournament. Final again, North Mason 41, North Kitsap 39. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. We're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, it's a final here in Tacoma. The North Mason Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, take third in this take third place in District 3 tournament, and now earn a bid to the opening round of the state tournament next week. They did it by knocking off North Kitsap 41-39, and they led the whole way from the opening tip-off to take that third place. They were led by Adrian E. Tupolo's 21 points, 6 from Taylor Madison, 6 from Adriana A. Tupolo, 4 from Natalia Garcia. Let's see here, 2 from Brianna Montenongo. Also 2 for Delilah Schmidt. Cannot forget Delilah's contributions. For the Vikings, they were led by Avery Klein. She had 18 points, 12 of those in the fourth quarter. She had three-pointers and was 3 for 4 in the fourth. Jasmine Sonnenberg finished with 7 points. Tegan DeVries finished with 6 points, 4 for Claire Inkenberger, a basket for Addison Jess, and a free throw for Samantha Lindsay. So the Bulldogs head to the state. Unfortunately for North Kitsap, their season has come to an end. Our next broadcast is to be determined. However, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will start covering baseball and fast pitch softball in March. If not, try to figure out some state games for you as well, as there are 2 teams from Mason County in the state tournament. North Mason punched their ticket today. Merriam Knight already earned their ticket. They do play this afternoon for third place in the Class 1B District 4 tournament. Final score here, again, was 41-39. I want to give a big thanks to everyone who's helped with our broadcast this season, especially Jerry Apple and Daryl White for their statistics. Neither one were available for today's game, but they have helped us out throughout the season. And that will do it for us in Tacoma today. I also want to thank the staff here at Henry Foss High School for giving us this great broadcast position. Final score again, North Mason 41, North Kitsap 39. Taking the Bulldogs take third in the district and head to state. We will talk to you soon. This has been High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.